Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had great weekends. I'm just creating a short little video to kind of explain and show you where to find everything you're going to need for this week's activities. Okay, so there's 3 steps that I'd like you to complete by the end of the week. Okay, this first step is writing a response, so in paragraphs, please, to 5 of these 6 questions. Okay, and you can do that in a Google Doc, please. So open up a fresh Google Doc. Title it A Personal Exploration, and then put your name, okay? Just be easier for me. Step 2 is to create a visual piece. So either a poem, write me a song, create a collage, draw a picture, okay? Whatever it is, something that will serve as a source of inspiration for you based on your ideas, your goals, what you want to do, okay? And that you will, if you created it on the computer, you can just attach that as a file. Or if you create it by hand, take a picture and add that to the assignment hand-in box as well. I think most of you figured that out with our mind maps last week. Step 3 is really what I wanted to show you. Okay, so I've tried my best to lay out where you will find all of these things on my blueprint. But I'd like to show you just so that you're clear. Okay, so you're going to develop a plan for high school and post-secondary and create some goals. And I'll show you how you do that. Okay, so we're logging in to my blueprint. Okay, and I'm going to go to student view. But my student view looks a little bit different than yours because I'm not actually registered in any classes. But, okay, so last week you went to Who Am I and completed those tasks in there. Today you're going to click on High School. Now in your High School tab, you actually have a plan in here. I don't, and it's a lot of work to develop one. But what you should have is it should have your grade 9, 10, 11, and 12 year of high school. Okay, this is how you select your courses, and you just did that a few months ago, I believe, before we left. Okay, so what I want you to do is in there, create a plan for the rest of high school. So you should have already done grade 11, right? I believe that you selected your courses for next year, but I want you to fill in a potential for grade 12. Okay, I want you to actually add in the courses. It doesn't mean you're actually selecting them, okay? You can always change it later. But I want you to physically add in courses for grade 11 if you haven't done it yet, which you should have, and grade 12. Just make a plan, okay, what courses you're going to have to take. Then, once you've done that, you have to hit refresh eligibility. So it's down here, so on your screen, on the right-hand side, if you scroll down a little bit, there'll be a little, like an arrow in a circle, and it'll say refresh eligibility. You don't have to click that button, okay, because it will now take into account all of the courses you've added, okay, and show you some programs that you could potentially pursue based on the courses that you have selected. Okay, so they will show up in post-secondary, okay. So if you hit post-secondary, you have your 3 tabs across the top, so apprenticeship, college and university, or the workplace. Okay, so what I want you to do is go through the programs. Now yours will come up with a list in alphabetical order of all of the programs that you could be eligible to do. So right now, again, I don't have any because I don't have a high school plan in mind yet, but you will have a list. Okay, and if you can't find that, just comment and let me know and I'll help you walk through that. Okay, what I want you to do is favorite at least 3 programs that you're interested in. And I believe to do that, you click the little heart that's beside the program. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but it should be obvious on how to favorite the programs. And then I'm able to go into yours. So I've got you as a class here. I can go in and see what you've done for your plans and for what you've favorited. Okay, so yes, all of step 3, you just complete on my blueprint. You don't have to submit anything for those. Okay? Once you have done your high school and post-secondary, I want you to go to the goals section, okay, of my blueprint. So let me show you. It's in your home, okay? Now if you just click to go to your home dashboard, this is what it looks like when you log in. Or you can just click goals right from here, okay? You're going to add 3 goals for yourself, okay? So I want a short, a medium, and a long-term goal. So a short-term goal would be by the end of this school year, let's say. Okay, so make a goal for yourself for between now and the end of June. Okay, I want a medium-term goal, which could be something maybe between now and the end of your high school career. Okay, so the next 2 years. And then one long-term goal, so maybe let's say 5+ years in the future. Okay, they can be related to anything. Okay, either the exploration of yourself, so what you've learned about yourself or what you want to learn. The post-secondary program, so maybe you really want to get into a certain program. What goals do you have to set for yourself to get there? Or your occupation, so maybe skills you need to learn, programs you need to take, things like that. Okay, so 3 goals. When you hit add goal, you can specify what type of goal it is. So maybe it's a physical goal, it's a personal goal, it's academic, it's financial, whatever type, of goal it is. Write in your goal here, okay? Try and be very specific when you write your goals, okay? And then you can write what term goal it is. So 0 to 6 months would be your short term. Okay, your medium term would be in here. And then this would be your long-term goal. Sorry, but what I meant when I said be specific about your goal. So don't say something like, I want to get good grades. Okay? Good is a very loose term. What are good grades? Right? So be very specific and say something like, I want to have an average of 75% in all of my courses every year. Or I want to get at least an 80% on my next math test. Okay? Be very specific in your goals. All right? You can also add tasks. So that's like, what do I need to do? What steps do I have to take in order to reach that goal? If you don't add these, that's okay, but it would take kind of like a level 3 to a level 4 if you then think about, okay, here's my goal. So my goal is to get a 75% average this semester. What do I have to do to get there? Okay, I've got to make sure I log into my Google Classrooms or Minds Online every day. I need to ask my teacher when I'm having problems with a question. I need to study at least this long before each assignment or task. Okay, so you can add in specific steps on how you will get to your goal. Again, you don't have to, but it would be something that would take like a level 3 to a level 4. Okay? And then at the bottom, it says add goal. Whoop, there, I hope you can see that. Okay? So that is your task for the week. All right, so how do we hand it in? Steps 1 and 2, you add to the assignment hand-in box. Step 3 is all done on my blueprint, and I will be able to check it out. Good luck. Let me know if you have questions.